So, as many of you know, something amazing happened the other day, and I honestly did not think it would happen this soon. I'm not trying to say that I don't have confidence in myself. It's just, I truly, honestly didn't think it would happen this soon. And if you've been following me for a while, then you know by now that yes, we hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, and it was I'm having trouble to find the words describing this, just because again it's been a few days later and I'm still just kind of like, so I don't know, man. It's like I didn't think it was gonna happen. Like, it happened like right at the tail end of September, just a few days ago, and I didn't think it was gonna happen until I knew it was gonna happen. I knew in my heart of hearts that it was going to happen. I just didn't think it was gonna be this soon, and it was gonna be maybe closer to to December, end of the year, stuff like that. Just because you know how things go, But the fact that it is this soon, 3 months, removed from the end of the year, is just mind-blowing, man. It's just, it's mind-blowing, it's amazing, it's humbling, it's absolutely, what's the word we always use? Delightful, wonderful, amazing, it really is, and it makes me happy, it makes me grateful. It makes me just beside myself. I've kind of just still been beside myself these last couple of days. Did that really happen? So, and I know this is a few days late coming just because I've had things happening and whatnot in the other videos that I put out. And, if I was not going to forget this one, you better believe it. If I was ever going to make a thank you video, it was going to be this one. So obviously, and very heartfelt and very exuberant. I'm trying to find fancy words here so I don't look like a southern dummy. But no, I'm serious, y'all. Thank you, 1,000, 10,000 times. Thank you. This has just been an incredible 4-year journey to finally hit this personal goal. It was my personal goal. I said before 2019 is over, I want to hit 10,000 subs. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to be, and so it's just going to happen. And it did. And it's still going from there. So it's just so great that, so many changes have kind of happened, in some things have happened kind of over the course of the last 2 years. 2 years ago, me and the wife moved into our first house here because we had been living in apartments for years, and that's really kind of when the shift really started to happen, because it was back in 2017 when I started doing reaction videos, and not that I'm saying that I regret any of my past attempts prior to the reaction videos. Of course, gosh, the very first reaction video I ever did was to Dragon Ball Fighters back in 2017. And so, prior to that, I had done, I had tried, things that I would be, comfortable with, kind of getting into the groove of things back in 2015, 2016, with Let's Plays. And then I tried the, my own little personal project, the Game Over Gauntlet, which, every YouTuber tries their thing to kind of get their foot in the door, and I'm not saying I'm big now or anything, but it does feel like I have, kind of taken the first step into a larger world, if I may quote Star Wars there for a moment. But it is humbling to see how far things have come. Because gosh, when I first hit my first 25 subs, I was like, so I was like, I didn't think it would ever go beyond that. To be honest with you, if I'm being completely honest, I never thought it would go beyond that. I just thought if I had 25 subs, 5 subs, 10 subs, whatever. And then, like I said, in 2017, I did my first reaction video, and just the response was just overwhelmingly positive. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe we we got something here. So, and then, way later on, I did little reactions here and there along the way, to stuff that were, keen to my interest. And then the Battle for Azeroth reaction happened, and boom, the gates just flew open, and I was introduced, even though I had been with World of Warcraft for years, I was just introduced to this whole side of the fandom that I honestly didn't know exists. Obviously, the people were like, Horde Alliance, you Horde scum, if the Alliance, and so it was great. It was so great, and really nobody's really been volatile or anything like that, but it was just so great seeing this passionate side of the WoW fan base that I had never been exposed to. I have always been passionate about World of Warcraft, and along with many other things, but especially that one because it had just been so a part of my life, and I just wanted to just burst forth with all of this emotion and, real feelings that I had towards that trailer. The game's current product aside, that was my real feeling when that happened, and seeing everyone kind of share that with me was just like one of the coolest freaking things in the world. And then, things progressed from there, and then I was exposed to another, fan base that I just, never really knew was a thing, and that was the Final Fantasy XIV fan base. And it was kind of a parallel, a different kind of a parallel to the WoW fan base. Not saying one's better than the other, but it was just like, oh, so we're not all in here. And this is not really a knock, it's more of a rib at the WoW fan base, and you know what I mean. It's mostly because of the factions, but it was like, oh, we're not here to kill each other. Because you see it all the time, in World of Warcraft videos, you see Horde Alliance, you always see that, which, that's part of it, so it's not that big a deal, it's wonderful, and then with Final Fantasy XIV, it's like, we're all working together and we're all friends and let's go save the world. And I'm like, this is different, but it's good. It's a good thing. And I have grown to love and re-love, in Warcraft's case in a lot of ways, to re-love the game and this wonderful little community that has been built up with our Discord, our Twitch, and on here on YouTube. It really has just been absolutely wonderful. So, obviously, the next question is, where do we go from here? Obviously, reaction videos are staying, discussion videos are staying. Obviously, all of that is staying, and because it's obviously what you guys love the most, so why would I stop? I'll stop when you tell me to stop, or I'll stop when I feel like, this ain't working. But whatever, I don't feel that right now. There are some other things that I want to try, and I encourage you guys to bear an open mind. There are some little projects I've been working on that are kind of in the lore discussion video type of realm thingamabob. It's kind of been a slow work in progress, just because that's kind of how I have to do when I start a new project. I'm like, will this work? Will this work? Will this work? No, I don't feel like that one works. No, and then I'm throwing darts at the wall. That's kind of like my process. It might take a minute, and then it's just like it all falls into place, and it's just like yes. And I'm about into the fall into place category there, but I think I might have figured out something that I think I might really enjoy, and I hope that you would really enjoy it as well. So look for that coming up in the future. I don't really have a set date right now, but because I have to piece this thing together. So, and it's been some work, but I'm feeling a lot more confident about it now. Live stream things. If you're not following me, by the way, to twitch.tv/KrimsonKB, you should follow and come join in the fun. This is actually, believe it or not that I'm saying I feel insecure about YouTube, but as far as feeling secure in my content of what I'm doing, Twitch, I feel completely secure. RPGs and retro really seem to be the thing that I do, with some new releases here and there. Coming up October 8th, you better believe I'm turning on Mortal Kombat 11 because I want to try the Terminator, absolutely. But RPGs, MMORPG, strategy RPGs, and, the old school retro, because that's how I started, and gosh, sometimes you have to disconnect from the current day games and take a look back in the old school days, because why not? It's where we came from. It's what keeps me rooted. So, I mean, RPGs and retro are really going to be the main things that you have seen and the things you see going forward. World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Elder Scrolls, Legend of Zelda, Mega Man X, Final, all that stuff, and Divinity 2 eventually. But that's where I feel comfortable. That's where I feel like I've kind of found my niche with my live streams, and it just feels great. And other than that, man, I look forward to continuing to grow this channel, to grow the Twitch channel, to grow the community, and just have a grand old time doing it. I'm happy with where we are. I'm happy with where we're going. I want to say again, and I cannot say it enough, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for your continued support, for your positivity, for your critique, for your just, and I've said it before, if for even taking a minute out of your day to take a gander at my content, if you even did that, I humbly say thank you. You are awesome, and let's just see where we go from here. But I have the utmost confidence that it will be absolutely shway, baby. Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you again, y'all. 10,000 subs down. Let's keep going. You have a wonderful day, a shway day, and I will see you later, baby. Have a great day. See you later.